Oh my God, we're live. We're recording in high quality, it says.
Oh, Lord.
Holy moly. So, this is cool. Okay.
Moving on up.
Moving on
Hit
up.
the button.
I haven't hit the other button now. Okay, here we go. Opening. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 39th episode of Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything Carnival Cruising related. My name's Trevor Shelby, and joining me on this crazy cruising adventure are my good friends, Thomas Kennedy and Reese Scripture. Dun, 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 dun,
I'm the funny one.
Dun, dun,
There you go.
dun, dun.
According to the polls, I'm the funny one.
Oh, we'll get there in a minute.
Oh, we don't know.
Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. But once again, I just want to say that the OGs are here, Mr. Trevor Shelby and Thomas Kennedy.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you guys
Y'all
are
are
too
beautiful.
kind.
Yeah.
Too kind.
Yeah, never mind Reese over there.
Thank you.
That's a good way to downplay me being the funny one.
Oh, thank you guys. So that's so kind. That is so kind.
Yeah.
That's
Y'all are beautiful out there in, podcast land.
podcast land. Yeah.
Mm,
So
heartwarming.
if you guys haven't guessed, we got some new toys. So we're trying it out, and we're going to see how this works. So, yeah, I don't know. And I like it so far. These people are very nice. We're over at Riverside FM trying out their equipment. They were so kind of us to allow us the access to after we gave them money. And, yeah, not a bad deal. I like it, kind of. I don't know. I'm getting used to it, but they got buttons that I can make laughing and stuff, so.
We just got to
And
figure
cricket
out
noise
Reese's, the fact that
Oh, yeah, I have no video, I guess.
Oh, I love this.
When I
So,
You're
start
gonna
talking,
have
that
way
button's
too
gonna
much
wear
fun
out.
with this, and the
have
episode's
way
gonna
too
be
much
like
fun.
3 hours, and
yes. So I'm already envisioning so many little things that I can do with this. And one thing that I am incorporating, if you are actually a fan over at facebook.com / Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, we also have a group that you can join. And in the group, I actually posted a little teaser for an episode we have coming up that's going to be a Q&A episode. So if you would like to ask us a question, and that question be read out by you, all you got to do is go there. There's a link. And yeah, I'll put it in this podcast description as well. You click on the link, you record your question, we'll play your question, and we'll answer it on a future show. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We get 50 questions a month. I can't see how this could possibly go wrong.
I can't.
And I will be pre-screening these questions. I'm gonna put that out there. We're
All I
not
gotta
going into
say-
this blind.
All I gotta say is, payback is a bitch.
Oh my God. And
I think it can go wrong in all the right ways.
yeah, I mean, I think it could too. I think it could too. Talking
You
about
bring the Q's, we have the A's.
yeah.
Sorry.
Well, talking about things that can go wrong. Mr. Kennedy, do you want to bring this up? The something
poll?
that went terribly wrong.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. So we did a poll on the group. I created this poll on the group.
Yep, and we talked about it last week. We talked about doing it.
And who is funnier? And between me, Trevor, and Reese, well, people kept adding stuff.
It was so good.
It's so
And
funny.
you know, yeah, it says that Miss Julia Addison Hayes is the funniest, but she's not a host.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is Reese. And then, you know, everyone else. Then we got beat by a damn microphone stand and Trent and Mermaid and everything.
The microphone stand got the applause.
Thomas, which, you know, I'm gonna call this I'm gonna scrub these results because, you know, people voted twice. So I'm gonna call myself the winner.
There were all I'm saying is there were Chads that were not fully punched out, and
you voted on everyone except for me.
Well, yeah, you didn't deserve a vote.
So it's all null and void. I'm the winner.
So, in actuality, Reese is the winner, and yeah. So when I saw the results, and you guys be nice to him. Be nice. Be nice to Reese. So
too much fun with those buttons.
Yeah, I have way too much fun with these buttons. I'm gonna wear people thin real quick. No, my first plan. I called Tom and I said, This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add our scores together, and then we're gonna be like, well, we're like the same person. We share the same brain, so we technically won. Well, if you add our scores together, the best we do is freaking tie with Reese.
That's a bunch of crap. You guys vote for someone who's not even a host.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta say, Grandma winning this, or Granny, that was perfect. That was hilarious. That made my day. I voted on everybody besides. And I don't get the joke. Trevor's mic stand. What is so funny about my mic stand?
I don't know, because Brian hasn't ever seen your mic stand.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know if we had it on the old podcast or not.
No, we didn't.
I don't think so. I don't know. It's just weird.
You're still using your blue back then.
Yeah. I don't know.
So it wasn't you that put Trevor's mic stand in? Somebody else put that in?
Put that in.
It was Addie's dad. It was Addie's father. Addie and Trent's father.
So, and how about this? How about you guys go on over to our YouTube page? Yeah, I said YouTube page over at youtube.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. And there you can check out my stand. And you can tell me if it's funny or not. What's so funny about this thing, huh? What's so funny about it? I don't know. So, yeah.
I think he's implying that any comedy that comes from you isn't actually you. It's provided by your mic stand somehow.
Oh, well. That confuses me.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't say the implication made any sense. I just feel like that's what he's implying.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Or inferring. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So we are getting used to this program as well. So we will see like what things we can do with it in the future. This whole Riverside thing. So we've got like some really cool stuff that we might be able to use if we use this program, if we keep using it. So if Riverside, maybe, sweetens the pot a little, we'll see what they do. I have the feeling they're watching us right now, so that's why I've shown my nipple 3 times.
Is that why you got the cocky head too?
Yes.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
But then again, but again, the results of that poll are null and void. I'm the de facto winner. So yeah,
I don't think that's not how this works. That's not how this works.
Yeah, it is, because I did the poll. I make the rules.
I was all about like us taking victory, and now you're trying to take it for yourself. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, of course.
Stop the steal.
Stop the steal. Yes, exactly. I demand a recount. So, There's Russia interference. I don't know what to say.
Anywho.
How do I mute? I gotta mute real quick.
Well, he's muted now.
Well, he's muted. All right, so no dead air. Let's.
So now it's our show.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's the Reese and Tom show. I only
back.
put my name first because I'm the funniest.
And we're back.
And we're back. What else were we going to talk about today?
I was going to answer a question that Catherine.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, Mr.
that?
Kennedy, I think you have something interesting. To talk about.
So Catherine asked a few weeks ago, and
wait, is this the same Catherine?
Catherine that just ordered a shirt.
And just reached level 1, or wait, that's level 2, isn't it?
That's level 2
of the cult status.
Because she
come on, crowd.
Well,
give her a hand, crowd.
She didn't order the sticker, so she didn't order.
Thank you,
Susan. Come back and get your sticker. Come on, baby.
She didn't order the sticker, so I don't know if she actually made it to level 1 yet.
No, level 1 is watching. Level 1 is watching every episode. Level 2 is ordering merch. Let's just say it's ordering merch. Okay.
Just ordering merch? Okay.
Yes.
So anyway, Catherine asked a few weeks ago, which I couldn't find anything on the Carnival website. Don't ever do that again, Trevor.
Boy, that wasn't distracting at all.
No, it wasn't.
What?
You did the mashed potato across the screen. Anyway, so I couldn't find anything on the Carnival website about this. It's for the Echo level of the casino offers. The casino, and I've done this on my YouTube page. I think we went over it here, but the casino offers go anywhere from, getaway to ultra, elite and stuff like that. There's different levels that you can do, and ultra and elite were the top ones until they opened up this Echo level. The Echo level is everything that you get on the elite, which is things like transportation to and from the airport, or free parking if you drive there. Platinum level, gifts and priority boarding and stuff like that. Your own personal casino host, free drinks anywhere on the ship for you and a companion, and it goes from there. But what distinguishes it from the elite is you're not bound by the dates. The elite cruises, you are bound by certain dates that they cruise. This, you don't have certain dates. You can take up to 6 Echo or 6 cruises using an Echo promotion a year and not be constrained to.
Year.
Yeah. So, you're not constrained to a certain date period like on the Elite and the Ultra, but you will still get the little placard for your door that says Echo. And they also, from what I heard, they give you more casino cash.
Very cool.
Which is, I think that's pretty cool, because most of the time it's like, it can be. Of course, we've gotten one for $250, and I've heard of people getting up to like $5,000 in casino cash.
Okay.
So,
well, that ain't too bad. I
don't know if the 5,000 is correct, because people on the internet lie. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. Well, I assume that might be true. Fun fact about Echo is it was actually my favorite Sega Genesis game was Echo the Dolphin. So I love that game.
Echo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Echolocation. Whatever. Anyways. I don't know. I don't have much info
Way to
on this.
stay on topic.
Yeah. So, speaking of Sega Genesis, no, okay. I'm not a big gambler. I actually lost my casino deal.
You lost your casino deal?
Yeah, the one casino deal I got that I kind of used trickery to get, it went away.
You didn't get it. You didn't refresh?
No. It just one day it wasn't there anymore. So
yeah, because they do expire, and then they usually give you more, depending on
It didn't come. Oh well, not a big deal. So I've got next year pretty well planned for cruising, and yeah, I'm not really relying on deals at the moment. So speaking of cruising here soon, I will actually be leaving here in a couple of weeks. So
yeah, on the ship that Miss Julia Hayes, who is
Joe's favorite funny person.
She was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I hated that ship.
I'll be leaving on the 24th on the Carnival Valor. It's going to be a lot of fun. And out of New Orleans, looks like we're stopping at Progresso and Cozumel. We planned out our Progresso stop already. And I actually booked the steakhouse. So expect a full steakhouse review for the Carnival Valor. That review will be exclusive to Carnival. YouTube.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. What's that?
Is your companion going as well?
Yeah. My friend David is going with me, and he is going to go. He decided to sign up with me. We had like a lot of, not a lot, but enough onboard credit to do it and not have to worry about paying for it. So, which was nice, except for maybe like a tip. So, it's going to be fun. So we prepaid everything. We got it set up. So we're not doing day one, although I tried to talk him into it for the free bottle of wine. But, oh well.
Are you going to do the tea time this? Means they're bringing it back?
If they're bringing it back, yeah, I'll raise a glass and pour one out for the Queen. And
and God save King Charles III.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they brought back...
not my king.
Wow. But yeah, they brought back tea time and a lot of the other things that they were bringing back. They brought back on the 6th.
Yeah,
so
that'll be cool. I don't know. I've never gone to tea time. Have you?
No, but everyone keeps talking about it, saying that there's a lot of good food there. And someone actually griped on John's page about, tea time not happening, and they're like, if it's not going to come back, Carnival needs to give us our money back or something like that. I can't remember what it was complaining.
Yeah, we demand our money back because there's no tea time. I did not. I was unaware there was food involved. Something called tea time, just for whatever in my head, didn't scream food to me. So, so I'm very interested in this.
I feel like tea is largely a beverage.
Yeah, who knew? There's tea foods. So,
biscuit.
Maybe.
But, yeah.
Don't count on it.
Okay, can I ask a question? What happened to John's knee?
Well,
yeah, obviously you have been paying attention.
It was a skateboarding accident.
No, that was really
personal.
Oh Lord! So, there's Reese's face.
What? I don't see it still. Anyway. We're 20 minutes into this podcast, and we're doing
when
great,
my face shows up.
Yeah. You'll actually probably, in the recording, you're probably going to actually show up. Just so you know.
Oh, no.
So if you've been... There you are! Yay! I can see you.
I don't want people to see what I've been doing this entire time.
He's got, like, a cane.
Put that away.
Oh.
It's gonna fall off if you keep doing that.
Better than poking my eye out, I suppose.
Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Can we get back to cruising? Because now I got a visual that I don't want.
What? Oh.
No, anyway, so John took. Oh my god, not no sound effect.
Ta-da! I don't know.
Really?
I hit the wrong drum.
Man, I was really expecting you to do something cool.
Someone needs to take away his control of these.
Figured we were going to see a nipple again or something. There it is. We got a titty shot.
Yes. Haha. Welcome to OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
Oh, we should have given a thirst trap warning.
We should have. Now there's very thirsty people out there. Now, they're all of our podcast listeners just jump to the YouTube page.
I apologize to all of our listeners and all of our cult members and all of the Church of Podcastway members. We have really gone off the deep end on this episode.
I'm gonna get canceled. He kept showing us his nipple.
I want to take away your
put up with it anymore.
I want to take away your sound effect button.
Oh, I love it. This is so amazing.
That thing is the best.
It is. And now that I've purchased a Streamlabs Stream Deck, I'm gonna have all of these set up, and by next show, I'm gonna be hitting buttons left and right, and this would be great. I'm gonna have everything like pre-done. It's gonna be really good. We can do transitions, all kinds of stuff. So it's gonna be perfect.
We need to get
what you're gonna do is interrupt everyone.
Yeah.
We need to get a cricket sound for when you guys try to be funny. Yes.
Oh. You're the duty head.
Okay, come on now. That is a good crowd, though, man.
Yeah,
easy
really
to please.
Is. Yeah, very easy to please. Very loyal to me.
That's because you're in control of them.
I am. Oh, so
I did use Rigamaroo today. I don't know why.
Did you? I did too.
And I know it's a made-up word, but just
I'm bringing it up.
situation.
It's not back, but up.
I'm totally. That's got to be our next shirt. Rigamaroo.
Yes. I actually did use it today because I was explaining my job and how its processes are, and I said it's a lot of rigmarole, and that person did not blink an eye or ask a single question. They said, "Oh, I understand." Thank you for understanding.
Well, I was talking to an account executive. I was like, yeah, in order to avoid all the rigmarole, and I was like, oh, damn it.
Yes. Yes. I love it. So I forget, we had a whole list of shit we were going to talk about today.
Yeah, I went over all of mine. It's all your now.
I mean,
we're going to go over
the kiddos.
Yeah, whatchamacallit. Curfew.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just transition into that. So what's a good transition? So recently we had to impose a curfew on Reese because
he missed his curfew.
He missed his curfew last week. He doesn't listen to us. So speaking of curfews, this is a really good segue actually into our next story, which is that Carnival.
I don't remember us using segues into.
We do now. So
yeah, we're professional now.
Yeah, we're pros here at Riverside FM. They're not paying me to say that, folks. So
you're paying them.
Yeah. So so last week Carnival came out with a whole thing that
I don't know about the dog sound that you got going on there. That
Link is barking. I don't know why.
Can I mute him? I can't mute him. I don't know. Can he mute himself? There we go. So last week, Carnival actually came out with a curfew for kiddos 17 and younger. And that curfew went into effect right after the dog barked, which means immediately that wasn't a sound effect.
I'm sorry, I keep unmuting because he stops barking, and then he barks right after I unmute it. I'm sorry.
So this is probably in response to all of the foosball table incidents that we talked about last week, or rowdy kids that's been plaguing cruises for a while. I don't know which one it actually is, but either way,
hashtag save the foosball tables.
I'm going to say it's Trent and Addie stealing the guys' burger bar
napkins.
It's all their fault.
It's their fault that they were wink nodding about the napkins, and then
they were stealing and then
cracking down.
Not stealing, but they were stealing.
Audience members, how funny is it now?
All those kids rigmarole
till past 1 a.m.
It's all Trent and Addie's fault.
Yeah, I think more Addie's fault than Trent's.
I mean, the episode comes out, but 2 days before it comes out is when they announced it. So it's all their fault.
Don't bring that part up. Oh, it's really funny. So kids can't stay out past 1 a.m. unless it had to do with a camp carnival or whatever,
Club O2, whatever. Or with a adult over 21.
Yes. So so if they're with you, that's fine.
And if they are caught after 1 a.m., you and your entire party could be dropped off at the next port of call.
Yeah, depending on what they're doing, probably. I did hear something about it's servitude, something about cleaning dishes.
I never heard that.
I'm just making stuff up at this point. I'm trying to be like the other cruise news guys. Speaking of this is a great segue. Speaking of them, we might actually start doing some cruise news over at youtube.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. The link is going to be down in the description of the show. It's also going to be over there at facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. How convenient is that link? That is a convenient link. So
when you want better cruising news, come see these.
Yeah. You want better cruise news? When you're done with them, come to us.
Right.
That's gonna be our intro. Oh, so yeah, no, that's exciting though. I don't really have a dog in this fight. So Reese, how do you feel about having a child possibly being told to go back to their room at 1 a.m. on a cruise ship?
Sounds convenient for me.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow, that was easy enough.
My thought is if you got a kid, and I'm talking like teenagers, 17 and younger. If you've got a kid that's staying out past 1 a.m., what are they doing on the ship that early, like in the morning?
It's late to most people. It may be early to you because you wake up at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I got up this morning at 3:30. So I'm just saying, why are they getting up at 1?
They aren't. They're going to bed. You're the one who goes to bed at noon and wakes up at 1 a.m.
I go to bed at 9:30, so don't even. Now who's the cool one of the group?
I mean, you're the one with the walker, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not on a walker, by the way. Shout out to all the walker people in our show.
Like Addie.
Yeah, like Addie.
I meant Granny.
Like Granny.
Like Granny.
You lost time because of Granny's hands. Yeah, likes to steal.
The show. We have no direction.
Right?
So Reese, didn't you have a new segment you wanted to do?
Oh,
I can pitch the segment for next week.
Okay. Let's do a transition into that.
All right. So, next week I'll be starting my new segment, The History of Cruising. What? And that's all I got.
That's really cool.
Well,
so you're going to be covering the history of cruising, of what I gathered from that.
Yeah, like just the history of different cruise ships, the first cruise ship to come about, the blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
I don't have my notes out right now.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So are you doing like traditional cruises? Or are you going back to like ocean liners, or what are you planning?
Well, the next week, our episode's going to be starting around the year 1889, I believe.
Okay, so ocean liners then. So.
Yeah, we're going way back, and where the idea of luxury cruise ships started, and how it had actually started on like actual ocean going like shipment liner type thing.
Oh, cool!
It's pretty good. I'm excited.
So it's funny you mentioned that, because that's a good segue into what I was thinking about bringing up. So there is actually, I didn't know anything about this until somebody pointed it out in a cruise group. There's actually a cruise that you can go on that's with container ships, so cargo ships.
Oh yeah, those have been around for years. Yeah,
I'm sure they have been. I just never knew. And so I thought that was really cool. I actually looked into it, and they're like really long because, it's, transatlantic, transpacific, just whatever they're doing. It's like $100 a day. So like, I mean, you could like get away with doing some pretty cool stuff on that. That's not too bad. I mean, it's about the same cost as a regular cruise, but I don't know. It sounds interesting.
No pool, no steakhouse.
No pool, no steakhouse, no frills at all. So you get a nice room, from what I gathered. No internet. I'm sure I'm selling you guys on this.
I'm sold.
You get to see a really cool view of the containers on the ship.
I'm sold.
You
like
get to risk
getting a job on a ship.
Yeah, you have actually free reign of the ship, including going on the bridge whenever you want. So I thought that was kind of cool too.
And you get front row seats to Somali pirates.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that in its own would be kind of cool. Like you'd be sitting there, they take over, and you're like, say the line. Like, I'm the captain now. Like, he said it. He said it. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Look, honey, there's a pirate with an AR-15 to my neck. Quick, take a picture. This is so exciting.
I gotta get the camera out. Hang on. Hang on. It's showing my own face. I don't understand how this camera works.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
That's staying in the show. So I do want to highly encourage everyone to go over to to ask a question for our Q&A episode. You guys actually determine how good this episode's going to be. So we're doing it one way or the other. It's either we're getting Q&A from all of you guys, or Reese has to like cover an hour of Q&A, and he hasn't been able to do that for a couple weeks, like one question. So, I mean, How long do you want this episode, guys?
I ran out of cues, guys. Come on, bring us some cues.
We got all the A's. I mean,
yeah. So they were F's, but we put the little mark on there.
Yeah, we made them A's.
So,
so our ship started sea trials this past week. The celebration.
Oh yeah. Celebrate good times. Come on.
And the Coast of Harry Potter ship became property of Carnival. The Luminosa.
Hang on.
We've had the same joke for that for forever, and it went over your head this time. Really?
No, I didn't go over my head. I just was giving its proper burial.
I hate you.
Oh well, that's really cool.
Nards.
So, what do these trials take? Does the ship have to pass a test? Like, is it written or is it?
Well, it's
what
mechanical.
Kind of test we talking here?
We're talking. They see how much strain the engines can take. And how far they can go on one tank of gas.
Like engine tests and stuff. Okay, they do that with airplanes.
Yeah, and they also, instruments and all that, Yeah. So they take it around for a while to make sure everything's working okay, and before, they have a Titanic situation. So.
Yeah. You mean a large situation?
Yeah.
I don't think you can say Titanic. I don't think that's okay.
Oh, too soon.
Too soon. You're getting canceled, sir.
I mean, jeez.
Well,
it's only been 100 years.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure that decks won't flood, or
yeah. Make sure all the doors shut correctly if it does start flooding.
I mean,
make sure the doors float.
Yeah. It can fit 2 people properly.
And 2 people.
2.
Make sure
she could have scooted her fat ass over.
No, I never really thought about cruise ships doing stuff like that, like engine tests. I mean, now that I think about it, it's obvious that they do these things. It just never dawned on me that they do it. And I just figured you would just be like, "Oh, I put the engine in, and it's gonna work." Do you have any questions for us this week?
No.
You do? No. Okay.
No,
I had another transition button I could hit. I was wondering. Transition into you.
No more transitions. No more buttons.
No more buttons. What?
I'm taking them all away.
All right. Wait, I see something in the distance. Oh, it's the ending of the show! All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. Make sure you go over to our YouTube page over at youtube.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways and our Facebook page over at facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We have a group. We have a Facebook group that's also there. That's amazing. And I'm not going to read out all the stuff on it, but join it because that's where we are goofy and post our polls and have a great time. We'll have another poll for this week. We'll do another one. How about that?
Also, that's where the link to our merchandise is.
Yeah, we didn't even bring that up. So who wants to bring up the merch?
Okay, well, I'll bring up the merch. So we have 2 shirts. We have a woman's shirt and a men's shirt that comes in a variety of colors with our logo on it, which is pretty doggone cool.
What?
Yeah. And we've also got a sticker that you can proudly place on anything that you like your car, your work laptop, your boss's face, and, something like that, So
yeah.
The link will be in the description because I don't know the address offhand.
Yeah, well, we'll put it in the description. Why not? You'll have to send me that link, by the way.
It's in the group.
Yeah, and if you buy a sticker, stick it somewhere, take a picture of it, and send it to us, and we'll post your sticker and where you stuck it. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, there we go.
Unless you stuck it somewhere gross.
Ooh,
yeah,
we're not doing it. Oh, I can't wait to see the pasties.
Oh yeah. If you do pasties,
we might actually post that.
We'll make you famous.
Yeah. Will we?
Well, I don't know.
Anyways, just know, everyone, that you are unique, you are special, and you are loved.
And remember, anything that happens on a ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
Hashtag save the foosball tables. Bye-bye.
See ya.